Not working, Wyatt.
Give it a chance, Sam. Here comes somebody.
It's him. And he's wearing his gun.
Yeah. Just as we figured. You leaving town, Mr. Watts? No. Then you're under arrest for wearing a gun on the street.
I got good reason for it.
Tell the judge.
You've been after me ever since I...
That's right. Are you going to unbuckle that gun or are you going to use it? You get a choice.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Evening.
Your name Henry Brown?
That's right.
Take a look at this. There's a $1,000 reward for Harry Hogan.
You've got the wrong man.
No, we haven't. Go with him while he saddles his horse.
Please. That poster's over 5 years old.
We've carried it almost that long.
Look, I'll admit it. I am Harry Hogan. I was part of a gang for a few years. Then I quit. Since then, I've been a homesteader, right here, trying to live right.
You can tell all that to the judge in Kansas City.
Wait, Henry. Are you lawmen, deputies or marshals or something like that?
We don't carry badges, but we represent the law just the same.
Henry, they're bounty hunters. They do this just to collect a reward.
Come on, Hogan. We wasted enough time.
I'll get my horse.
You recognize him, Marshal?
No, I can't say that I do.
Went by the name of Henry Brown. Used to homestead right near here.
What do you mean he used to?
He don't anymore. He's outside, tied over his horse's back. Tried to get away, Marshal, so we had to, shoot him.
Who are you?
My name's Bill Watts, and this here's Dave Ritchie.
You're not lawmen.
No, just a couple of law-abiding citizens, Marshal. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to turn the body of this criminal over to you.
Just how much does the reward happen to be?
$1,000.
Bounty hunters, huh? You search for scalp money.
Well, now, Marshal, that ain't the way we describe it.
Now, you two are the lowest breed in the West. If I see you again, I'll shoot you on sight.
No, you won't, Marshal. What we done is perfectly legal, and you know it. We're turning the body over to you for confirmation, and we'll wait here at the hotel until the reward arrives. There's Marshal Earp sending our telegram for us. I don't think he likes us none. None of them do. You know, if half of what's been said about the people of Dodge City is true, we should be able to do a lot of hiding out from the law here. I don't know. Things have changed since this Earp took over. Oh, he's bound to have missed a few reward posters. He didn't remember Hogan. He's leaving. Morning, Marshal. You want to search us?
Your blood money will be here in a couple of days. When it gets here, I'll give you 1 hour to get out of town.
Now, that's not legal, Marshal. We're not breaking any laws. We're upholding them. We'll leave when we're ready.
Now, I'll tell you. You may change your mind.
Gather in just a little closer, fellas, and listen to this. Buzzards come to roost in Dodge. 2 members of one of the most despicable and dishonorable professions in the West, bounty hunting. At this very moment in Dodge City.
Buzzards come to roost in Dodge. Did you write that editorial?
Yes, I did.
What are you trying to do, Sam? Stir up more trouble than I already have?
Well, I wasn't aware until now, Wyatt, that you allowed this kind of thing to go on in Dodge.
Do you realize what this is liable to stir up?
I certainly do. A little public indignation.
Look, Sam, it's liable to start a lynch party. But I'd have to protect those 2 vultures, and that's the last thing in the world that I want to have to do.
Well, Wyatt, to be quite honest with you, I never quite thought of it like that before.
I'll take it easy from now on, will you?
Isn't there something you can do about those 2?
No, not legally. They don't scare easy, and they're all hands at this kind of business. Their being here is the worst thing that ever happened in Dodge.
Well, you make it sound pretty bad.
There's no telling how many lives they'll ruin. That's what bothers me.
Why? You mean you know of wanted men that are living here now in Dodge?
Men like that all over the West. Men who got mixed up early in life. They've regretted it ever since. Changed their names and become decent people.
Then these 2 buzzards come along and wreck their lives altogether. Maybe kill them.
No, they're not going to kill anybody here. The minute that either one of them wears a gun, he's my meat.
Well, why are we stopping?
Ellie, I don't think you should travel anymore today. We'll get a hotel room here in town and use a different name.
But we've made up our minds not to stop till we got out of Kansas.
Now, look,
Now,
Ellie.
let's keep on.
You and the baby are more important.
I feel fine, dear. Now, let's see if they'll sell us another horse.
I told you the livery stable's always a good place. Where's the posters? In the drawer. Take a look at him. He's down there buying a horse. I've seen that face before. Where's in Kansas? No, that's not him. Where's in Kansas? No. He's one of the Youngers. Wanted for questioning concerning an Abilene robbery. For information leading to this man, $150.
Not a bad day's work. Think Marshal Earp will be glad to see us again?
Leave it alone. Earp sees you with that on the street, he'll shoot first and ask questions later. We don't need guns for this kid anyway.
Hurry, Larry.
Fast as I can. I beg your pardon? You have a match? No, sorry. You're not going anyplace, Younger.
No! Stop!
Get out of here.
All right, Marshal. But don't forget, that's another $150 we got coming.
I said get out. Go on!
Are you all right, ma'am?
I'll be all right.
Been just too much for her, Marshal.
Mrs. Younger, I'll try and get you a room as soon as possible. Mr. Younger, I'm going to have to lock you up. Well, he's wanted for questioning, ma'am, according to this poster. I don't like it any better than you do.
I had nothing to do with the robbery, Marshal. The name is Younger. You can see what that means.
He's never done anything with his brothers at all.
We figured by spring the baby'd be here. But my brothers robbed a place in Abilene. Somebody recognized one of them, and I heard they wanted to question me.
Well, you shouldn't have run away.
I've had enough, Marshal. Every time they commit a robbery, they question me.
Well, the worst that can happen is that you go on back home and answer their questions, then come back here and start west again.
What about Allie? You see, I just don't have enough money to take care of her while I'm gone.
Well, don't worry about that. I'll see that she's taken care of.
Oh, thank you,
I don't know how we
Marshal.
can thank you, Marshal.
Now, forget it. Now, you go on in there and find yourself a comfortable cell. I'll take you on over and get you a hotel room.
Have a good rest, Allie. Don't worry. Thank you, Marshal.
Ma'am.
Oh, excuse me.
That's all right. You know, some people have nothing else better to do than just print up these posters. It may work.
What?
Nothing.
Well, how's this for a closing line, Wade? Such men are a scourge to the West, a shame on the human race, and should be run out of town.
That should do it.
I suppose this incites the people to violence like you were afraid yesterday's editorial might.
I'm just going to have to take that chance, Sam. Anyway, if I know those two, the minute they're threatened, they're going to come looking for protection.
We got our names in the paper again.
That's pretty strong. Sam Rolfe.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Anybody who hates us as much as this Rolfe does should have a past worth looking into.
Let's go look them over.
Well, here they come. I'll be in the back.
We'd like to talk to Sam Rolfe.
Well, what do you want to see him about?
Never mind unless you're him.
No, I'm not. He's out of the office for a little while. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll finish what I'm doing.
Who's in charge while he's gone?
Well, I guess I am.
And what might your name be?
Smith. John Smith.
Then tell me, Mr. Smith, how much do you know about this Rolfe?
Well, not too much, I guess. He's been here quite a while, though.
How long?
Oh, about 5 years, I guess.
You sure of that?
What are you asking all these questions about Mr. Rolfe for?
Don't you know Mr. Smith?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
All right. You tell Mr. Rolfe we'll be back.
All right, I'll tell him. Who should I say was asking after him?
I think you know who we are.
Yes. I guess I do.
Well, that was quite a performance, Mr. Smith. That eye shade does a lot for you, too.
I got a pretty good likeness of both of them, Wyatt.
I'll say they are. Very good.
Well, they suspect me of being wanted.
We'll keep an eye on you, too. Well, we can give Bill Watts another name, Joseph Watson. How's that? Richie, we can make into a horse thief. Put a price on his head.
That's fine. But, how are you going to see...
How am I going to get the wrong poster to the right man?
Yeah?
Well, Sam, that's the next step. Now, this is what I had in mind.
Marshall's office looted. Important documents stolen. While Marshal Earp and his deputies were patrolling Front Street last night, some foolhardy thief rifled files and took some valuable papers. Marshal Earp refuses to disclose the nature of the missing papers or to discuss their value. The Marshal's face is red both with embarrassment and anger.
You don't think our good friend Sam Rolfe stole the documents, do you?
Maybe Earp's trying to frame us, accuse us of robbing his office.
I don't know. Earp's no fool. I think we should go and have a talk with Rolfe. Try and find out something.
We buy a couple of copies of today's Globe, Mr. Rolfe.
Sure, just help yourselves.
I see where the marshal's office was robbed last night. Know any of the details?
Oh, only what you read in the paper. It's all right there on the front page. Well, I'm having dinner with Marshal Earp. If you could come back later, I might have some news that would be of interest to all of us. Look across the street. He's watching us now. Couldn't you come back later and maybe we could meet somewhere?
All right. Come back alone. What kind of a trick is this?
You didn't show the note to your partner, did you?
Not yet, I haven't. Well? Where did you get this?
I thought you'd like to see that.
Did you get the one of yourself along with it?
Well, I figured this would cancel out anything you think you might have on me.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
I saw you coming out of the Globe office. Then I followed you to the telegraph office. You trying to cross me?
Why don't you relax? Keeping tabs on Rolfe. Every time Earp sees us together, he thinks we're after Rolfe. Have to be more careful, that's all.
What do you mean, more careful?
We'll have to work alone. Earp can't be in two places at the same time.
What were you doing at the telegraph office?
I sent a telegram to Kansas City to get a line on Rolfe.
You cross me and you know what'll happen, don't you?
Howdy, Sam. You sent for me?
Yes, Wyatt. I wanted to show you this. It's a copy of the wire that Richie sent to Kansas City. Old Hank brought it over to me.
Request information on Joseph Watson, wanted for stagecoach robbery. Your city several years ago. Wire answer, collect D. Ritchie, Dodge City, Kansas. Well, it worked, huh?
Yeah. Looks like the pot's beginning to simmer.
You mean it's beginning to boil? Here comes the other one.
Good afternoon, Mr. Watts. What can I do for you?
Richie and I thought maybe you'd be ready to make a deal on those posters you swiped from the marshal's office.
You're running a bluff, Mr. Watson, you know it. You won't find any poster with my picture on it. Your partner was in here trying to run the same bluff on me. You know, you two aren't the brightest I've ever seen, but then you're not holding the cards that I am. You see, I found a poster with a picture on it that I think you'd find mighty interesting. Wanted for horse thievery, Daniel Goodrich, alias Robert Richards.
Who else knows about this?
Just myself.
Not even Marshal Earp?
No.
So it was you who stole the posters out of Earp's office?
Well, when a man's in a spot, Mr. Watts, he has to protect himself all the way around. Besides, who'd believe you?
All right. You mind your business and I'll mind mine.
Funny, this is just about the same telegram your friend sent. He sent it to the same fella. Only he was checking on a fella named Watson or some such name about a stagecoach robbery.
You get that through just as quick as you can.
Fellas must be mighty important long.
Hank tipped Richie off. Now Richie's looking for you to protect him.
And Mr. Watts is looking for Mr. Richie to kill him.
Everything's working out just fine. It's Watts. And he's wearing his gun.
Yeah. Just as we figured. You leaving town, Mr. Watts?
No.
Then you're under arrest.
For what?
For carrying a gun in the street.
You've been after me ever since?
That's right. Are you going to hand over that gun? Or are you going to use it?
Oh, Marshal. Marshal Earp, I've been looking all over.
You get away, Wyatt?
Yeah, I hope so. Far away. Now, I can put you in jail for 30 days for carrying this gun. 60 days for resisting arrest and 30 more for disturbing the peace, but I'm going to suspend that and let you go.
Why?
Because I don't want you around. But I'll tell you something, Mr. Watts. If I ever see your face in Dodge City again, I'm going to lock you up for a long time.
Well, what about my reward money? For Hogan's body and for Younger?
Well, you can be fined, too, you know. And I'd recommend to the judge that it'd be about $1,150, and I think he'd listen to me. And one more thing. When you see your friend, Mr. Richie, tell him the same goes for him, too.
I won't be seeing him.
Well, you might. If you take the Deadwood Road. I hear he went that way.
Did, huh?
You think they'll figure it all out, Wyatt, before they shoot each other?
I don't know, Sam. Your guess is as good as anybody's. At least we get rid of him.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Hey, Curly, I'm not Wyatt Earp. I'm just his little brother, Morgan. You're not afraid of me. Get your deputies out of the way and we'll shoot it out, just you and me. All right? Just the two of us. Walk out, Curly. I'm coming out.
Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Historians credit Wyatt Earp with more than 100 gunfights. Wyatt himself never kept count. Marshal Earp did not like gunfighting, and he avoided a showdown with .45s whenever he could. Thus, when his younger brother Morgan arrived in Dodge City, Wyatt was confronted with an emotional problem. Bat Masterson's brother Ed had been killed in a gunfight. Was young Morgan Earp to go the same way? Or how could Wyatt save his brother from the hoodlums of Dodge City? Especially when Morgan was a brave but hot-headed young buckaroo with romantic notions of becoming a deputy marshal.
No. That ain't Wyatt Earp. Are you sure, Curly? Wyatt don't dress that way.
Well, from here, that fella sure looks like Earp.
Wyatt didn't fall for our trick. We're gonna have to think of something smarter if we aim to bushwhack him. That's what we're gonna do. We have to stay here for a month.
Hey, you ain't Wyatt Earp. Oh, excuse me. We all make mistakes. No hard feelings, I hope.
I'll keep this until you're sober. Stay out of my way.
Did you fire that shot, Mr. Miller?
We all make mistakes.
Howdy, Wyatt.
Morgan! Oh, for God's sake, it's good to see you.
Nice, friendly little town you got here.
Hey, Mr. Miller, that was my kid brother you were shooting at. You know that?
Sorry.
Now, you go turn yourself into jail.
Very definite mistake. Excuse me.
Don't go too hard on the man, Wyatt.
A drunk can kill you just as dead as a sober man, you know. Golly, Morg, it's sure good to see you. Hey, how the folks?
In good health, but a little provoked at me.
Oh, how's that?
Grandpa wanted me to read the law in Monmouth. Mom and Dad kind of expected me to settle in California.
Well, you're 21.
You never did lecture me, Wyatt. My favorite brother.
Come on, let's go up to my room where we can talk. Got the whole family to catch up on.
Wait till I get my gear.
Right.
I want Virgil to come to Dodge with me. But you know Virg. Want to make his pile and get rich. So he went off to the Black Hills. Claim a gold strike at Deadwood.
Oh?
Well, that's the family news. Except, we keep hearing talk about the famous Wyatt.
Well, I'm not famous, and I'm sure not rich.
Now, you get there. Wyatt, I kind of think I'd like to work for you.
Work for me?
I'm hitting you for a job as a deputy.
Uh-uh. No, sir. Not for me.
Why?
Because Mr. Masterson let his brother Ed talk him into a job like that. A couple of hoodlums killed Ed.
Yeah, but why?
There's no sense arguing. I'm not going to take the responsibility of having you hurt.
Nobody's going to hurt me.
Morgan, there are an awful lot of angles to this that I haven't got time to explain to you right now. If anything happened to you, Grandpa really lay me out for it. Look, we'll talk about it at dinner, okay?
Whiskey.
Dr. Holliday.
Hello, Morgan. I haven't seen you since Texas.
That's right.
Deacon Earp would not approve of our association. Although by my bad example, I've turned hundreds away from strong drink.
Wyatt doesn't think much of me either.
What have you done?
I asked him for a job as a deputy. He thinks I might get hurt.
I'm looking for big-headed Wyatt Earp. Where'll I find him?
Better try the jail, mister.
Take it easy. No. I'm Wyatt's brother.
Don't reach. Morgan, you stay out of this. On your feet. You're one of Curly's men. You tell Curly Brocious he can find Wyatt if he has the nerve to come into Dodge. Now move. You think you're immortal?
Why?
That was Johnny Ringgold. You don't hit him with your fist and then turn your back to get your gun from the rack. Besides, he wasn't out cold.
Look, I'm not as scared of him. I'll go shoot it out with him now.
Now, wait a minute. I want to talk to you, Morgan. In there. Well, if your heart's set on working for Wyatt, I can help you get the job. But I must warn you, it isn't much of a job.
What's wrong with it?
As the insurance folks say, the life expectancy is limited. You know, your brother's been marshal here a lot longer than any other man. Naturally, he's made a lot of enemies. Johnny Ringgold and Curly Brocious are two of them.
Doc, I just ain't scared.
You young fellas got a whisper in your ear that says, it won't be me, it couldn't be me. I used to hear that.
Here, Doc, rest yourself.
And wait until the coffin has passed. Spell it C-O-F-F-I-N and you got a good pun. I don't argue with a young fella like you. I know you're dead bent to stay in Dodge and work as one of Wyatt's deputies, and... All right, I'll talk to Wyatt for you. Now, you let me handle this.
Morg, for gosh sake, I heard you tangle with Johnny Ringgold and that you
Sit
almost
down. Mop your fevered brow.
Now, look, Doctor,
Sure,
you
I know. It's a family matter.
Look, I didn't get hurt. I just popped Ringgold on the jaw, and Doc here covered me while I went to get my gun.
What if the doctor hadn't been there?
Shut up, both of you. Morgan wants to stay in Dodge, so I hired him on as one of my faro dealers. Any objection?
Yes, there is. No brother of mine deals faro in this town. You know that.
All right. You hire him.
Oh, the tight cinch, huh? Well, it's not going to work. If Morgan insists on staying here, I'll find him a job.
What kind of a job?
A good job, better than wearing a star.
Now, look, Wyatt.
I'm sorry, Doc. You tried. It's time to eat. I'll tell you about it then.
Yes, sir.
Well, what'd you find out?
Nothing good. He's got his kid brother with him, and Doc Holliday's riding close herd on both of them.
We can't get at Urban Dodge. Best idea is to draw him out here. We'll hit the Abilene stage tomorrow. Leave a good trail into these rocks.
I'm not going to be any good at selling hardware.
Mayor Kelly wants you to take over the gun department.
Well...
Look, selling guns is a lot better than shooting them. Why don't you give it an honest try, Morgan?
As you say, big brother.
One Earp in this town is plenty. I figure we can give the great marshal a lesson by knocking off his baby brother. He's got him stashed in the job at Kelly's Hardware. We can do it real quick, then blow.
Are you busy or just pretending?
I'm busy.
And you won't mind it if I take up your time with useless argument.
Morg likes his job fine.
He should be wearing a star. He's a mark for every drunken cowhand who doesn't like you and wants to take it out on him. You know, when a man wears one of those stars, a lot of gunslingers think twice before they get hostile.
I think twice anyway.
Nope. Jim Perkins and 4 of his boys from the Big T are laying for Morgan right now.
Where?
Kelly's Hardware. Soon as he gets back from lunch.
Al, put these papers back in the safe.
Huggins decided to take that new Winchester. Better lay it aside for him.
Right, Mr. Kelly. Who left the 6-gun?
Oh, that's mine. Well, thank you very much. I know you're going to enjoy that lamp a lot. Better keep that 6-gun handy, Morg. There's some loafers across the street. I don't know what they're up to.
Yes, sir.
Pete, Si, we'll go in. You boys keep an eye on the door. Howdy. Pete here needs a new coat.
That's what we sell.
Doc Morgan, they're from the Big T.
For Pete's sake, Wyatt, I might have hit you.
Morgan's quite a fella. He fanned my gun and all 3 of them went down. Then he jerked his own gun and hit the only one who was still able to shoot.
These men ought to be toted over to Doc McCarty. You hit?
Not a scratch.
Well, it's a wonder you're not dead. Fanning a gun like that.
Wyatt, the boy got 4 men.
That's not the point. It's how he got it. Well, let's get out of here. Bring along those 2 guns you used.
You arresting me?
There's got to be a hearing.
Why, Marshal Earp, you must have lost your temper.
I didn't do it.
Morgan? Must have been fast shooting, son.
Don't praise him. He fanned 5 shots. Ruined Mayor Kelly's gun.
Hey, I'm your prisoner.
He knows you're not going to run away. Come with me, son.
Well, come on, fellas. Let's pick him up. Take him over to the dock.
What's wrong with Wyatt? He never used to be so touchy.
Old age?
Don't make sense. He's only 30.
Morgan, did it ever occur to you how risky it was to fan a gun against 3 men?
No, I didn't even think about it.
Suppose you stop one right here.
Why, Doc? Doesn't matter. Young, middle-aged, or old, the good Lord will take care of us. You believe that?
Yes, there was a time when I knew that. When I headed into my first gunfight, I said, "Forgive me, sir, for having to do this. But now I'm out of touch."
No, you're not.
Son, I'm bound for perdition. On a runaway Injun, Deacon Earp is trying to beg me off. The brakes are gone.
Ah. One honest prayer, Doc. You'll make it all right. I like you for thinking so, Morgan. But let's get back to this deputy job. Yeah? Sheriff Masterson will give you one when he returns to town. He doesn't like me, but he'll give full credit to my recommend. Thanks, but I'd rather...
Come on, Mork. I'm sorry I got riled up.
Forget it. Put on the cuffs.
Grow up, will you? Here.
My gosh.
I don't put it on until after the hearing. Judge Tobin will probably exonerate you by then.
Thanks, Wyatt.
You thank Dr. Holliday. He's the fount of all wisdom. Don't you get too friendly with him, though. I wish I hadn't.
Throw your guns in the boot. Give him that money sack. Hurry it up.
Thanks for acting so nice, friends. Tell Wyatt Earp about this when you get to Dodge.
Hey, Curly!
Nice man, that Judge Tobin. I figured he'd want to call in a lot of witnesses and drag things out.
Mayor Kelly said enough.
Deputy Marshal Morgan Earp. Well, what's my first job?
Santa Fe Station.
You keep a deputy there?
Yeah, it's a break-in spot for cub deputies.
We foil train robbers, huh?
Yeah. Sit down, Morg. I got a few things I want to tell you.
Yes, sir. Fire away.
Well, to begin with, I hired you because the doc argued that a star would keep the drunken hoodlums from taking pot shots at you.
Yes, sir.
And don't feel so cocky.
Oh, why?
Now, listen to me. You were a fool for luck yesterday. The doc saved you from Johnny Ringgold, and the good Lord pulled you through that gun fanning routine down at the hardware store.
Guess he did.
And don't you ever forget it. And don't you push your luck any further. This is a rough town, Morgan.
Look, I'll stay alive. Quit worrying, will you?
All right. I guess you'll be safe enough down on the depot patrol. 1 week of that ought to convince you that a deputy's job is pretty dull, even in this town.
Hal?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Morgan.
Howdy.
Say, I was betting you were going to hire him. Welcome to our police force.
Thanks, Chief.
Save the congratulations. Morg's going to be guarding the Santa Fe station, so as my chief deputy, keep an eye on him, will you?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Well, I'm going to go down and meet Sheriff Masterson at the corners. He sent word that Brocious and Ringgold outfit are camping in Fort County again. Unless we pick up a hot trail, I should be back in about 3 hours. And the answer is no. You're not going with me.
Mind reader.
Make allowances, kid. Anything happened to you, Wyatt's got the whole family on his neck.
Wyatt and Doc Holliday. 2 top gunfighters anywhere. And all they talk about is getting hurt.
It can happen, Morg.
Why, sure. Well, let's go.
Go? Go where?
Aren't you going to bodyguard me to the depot?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm on your side, kid. I got a big brother.
You're all right, Chief. But let me tell you this. No little boys ought to try and steal a milk can from that depot. Because I'd die for dear old Santa Fe.
Deputy Hal! Yeah, Curly Bill held us up at Dorsey Rock. Where's Marshal Earp?
He started for the corners about half hour ago. Why?
Well, that's the opposite direction, 10 miles west, Hal.
All right, I'll send a man after Wyatt. Try and get a couple myself and pick up Curly's trail at the rock.
Good luck to you. Get him. Get him.
Morgan,
Get on your horse. Try and overtake Wyatt. Tell him Curly Brocious took the Abilene stage near Dorsey Rock.
Where are you going?
I'm on my way to the Rock as soon as I can find a couple of deputies.
Let one of them go after him. I don't know that trail. I'll ride with you.
Morg, that gang probably lit out for Bushwhacker, but we're liable to run into him. And you know Wyatt.
You're short on deputies. You want to leave me whittling on a depot platform? Come on.
Why? I'm banking a faro game. If you fellas don't want to play cards, I'll confiscate the money on the board.
Play it.
Let's move! Doc, Wyatt's deputy Hal took Morgan to trail the Brocious gang.
I'm not running the marshal's office. Where's Wyatt?
Well, he's gone off to the corners. Brocious and Ringo will bushwhack Morgan, that's what they'll do.
They can't hurt Morgan. He's still sprouting angel feathers. Get yourself a drink. I'll take over, Mac. Place your bets, gentlemen.
Hey, Wyatt. They hit the Abilene stage at Dorsey Rock. Hal's trailing them, and he took Morgan with him.
Morgan? They headed into the brush. We'd better wait here.
Wait? What for?
This could be an ambush.
Curly and Ringo don't scare me. You wait for Wyatt.
Ain't that Morgan Earp in the lead?
Yeah, that's right.
He's mine. I want him in a stand-up fight.
This could be a trap, Morgan.
Sure is.
Hey, Brocious! Brocious! Down, Morg, down! Come on out and make a fight!
Fine. Just me and you. Fair enough. Show yourself.
Thanks, Curly. This is the way I like it. Come here, Morg, Morg! Ringo! Don't be a fool. Here comes Wyatt. Get out of here. Come on.
I would have got him if my foot hadn't slipped. Real fancy, slapping off shots at 20 yards.
Why, sure.
And look who got hurt.
Look, we'll hold a big debate back in Dodge. Now pick him up and let's get out of here.
Howdy, mister.
Howdy, Doc.
They tell me your little brother downed Curly in a fair gunfight.
No, Curly stumbled.
Wyatt! Virgil hit gold in Dakota.
What Virgil says there about me joining him, pay no attention to that. I wouldn't run out on you.
Morgan, you want to go?
I don't know.
You go on and dig gold.
Wyatt, it doesn't seem right to walk out on you.
You go on and wire Virgil that you're on your way. Go on.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Curly stumbled, you say?
Yeah.
Well, that's one way it could have happened. Or maybe Brocious found himself shooting at a bright light. Or maybe a voice whispered to Morgan saying, "Young man, you'll live forever."
You drunk?
We'd sure like to hear that whisper just once more, wouldn't we, Wyatt? But we're too darn deaf.
Yeah, Doc. I guess we are.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The notorious Dr. John H. Holliday had a running feud with Dodge City. In fact, Doc had a running feud with the world and life itself. The only man to whom he acknowledged the slightest loyalty was Wyatt Earp. But when Holliday decided to back Milton Jeannie Durkin in a dispute with some very tough men, it appeared that Doc and Wyatt would clash in a stand-up gunfight.
Oh, Rosie. There you are, boss. Let me handle it.
You Milt Durkin? That's my name. Well, I own the Pat Dunn Freight Lines. This wagon trail is a public road, and we need this oily puddle to grease our axles. To go around it, it'd be 3 miles through the brush.
Here's my homestead map. That is the survey cornerstone. See for yourself.
Dr. Holliday says we have a right to defend our property.
Doc could tell you anything, sis. He probably drew this map.
It's governmental survey.
Well, you write Washington about it. My wagon is going through.
No. We give you fair warning.
Give me them wire cutters.
They got a gun, boss.
Go back in the house.
No.
Put down that rifle, Sonny. We don't want to hurt your wife.
That's far enough. Halt.
Halt!
Howdy, Mr. Dunn. I asked Mr. Durkin not to block the trail. They're just young greeners. You let me talk to them.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, folks, but what I said to you the other day just makes sense. Freighters have always used that grease puddle. Besides, it's an awful long way around.
But it's our land, and Dr. Holliday says it's worth a fortune.
Doc bought half interest in it.
What, that mixture of oil and mud? Well, Doc must be joking you, man, but it's only good for folks who run out of axle grease on the trail.
No, sir. It's going to make us rich. You just go ask Doc Holliday.
Yes, sir, I sure will. Now, look, Mr. Dunn and Mr. Murphy are just as stubborn Irish as you are.
Well...
20 feet of land and an oil puddle just aren't worth shooting over.
All right. You're Doc's friend. I'll let him go through this time.
Thank you, Mr. Durkin. Now, I'll have a little talk with Doc. When you get to know him as I have, you'll understand him. At least part way.
Dr. Holliday is a brilliant thinker.
Yeah, and a wonderful drinker.
Bring him through, Mr. Dunn. Thanks, Wyatt. Engobra!
Engobra. Good day, ma'am.
Durkin and Holliday, chemists. Very good. Dr. Holliday's magic ointment. That's brilliant, boys. All right, put it up right in front. After all, that's what we're selling. Move.
Will it cure anything?
Will it cure anything? I've killed men for less than that.
Now, maybe the joke is funny, Doc, so you tell me the point, huh?
Have you ever heard of ringworm and eczema? Amusing?
No, sir.
Do you know the cure for these dermatoses?
No, I don't.
But you are aware of the pioneer spirit that exists in this country. Well, there are two youngsters by the name of Milt and Jenny Durkin. They have it. They homesteaded the grease puddle.
You mean the stuff in these jars is from the grease puddle?
Precisely.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Mr. and Mrs. Durkin almost get themselves into a shooting scrape with Pat Dunn, and all because you tell them there's a fortune in the grease puddle.
A small fortune, yes.
And I suppose it'll cure the itch.
In a sense. There's no sense in tolerating discomfort and pain.
All right, what's the real reason?
That will do, sir. You presume on a very slight acquaintance.
Oh? Well, I figure I know you as well as anybody does.
You don't even know yourself, Wired Up. As a matter of fact, you... Oh, here are the stock certificates now. Put them on the table, sir. Be with you in a moment, ladies. These are the women I hired yesterday.
You aiming to sell stock in the magic ointment?
Deacon Earp, you're invading my privacy. Good day, sir. All right, ladies, you may go in the back room. I'll show you how to fill the jars.
And this is the worst trick that Doc has pulled yet. At least when he tried to peddle that gold brick, he had a motive. Folks had insulted Miss Kate.
Same reason now.
What?
Miss Holliday tried to join one of the churches, and some of the women gave her a cold shoulder.
Oh, no.
Fact. Then Kate and Doc quarreled, and last night she took off for Kansas City.
Guess I'll have to send for Miss Kate. She's the only one that can handle Doc.
Well, let him peddle his mud. Folks aren't that foolish.
Yeah, well, look, he's got two nice people mixed up in this. As a matter of fact...
Dr. Holliday said I'd probably find you conspiring with the mayor.
Conspiring, is it?
Mrs. Durkin, do you know our mayor? Well, I assure you that Mr. Kelly doesn't conspire. But he does have an official interest in the firm of Durkin and Holliday.
Why?
Well, because you're aiming to sell magic ointment and stock in the concern here in Dodge City.
It's perfectly legitimate. Doctor says we have to put the fence up again, too.
Well, that means trouble.
What you get, you have to fight for, Mr. Earp.
Is Doc going to help you fight?
He most certainly is. And I came here to tell you to stay out of it. You know, you may be a town marshal and a United States deputy marshal, but you can't defend common trespassers on our legal homestead.
Well, Judge Tobin will be back in another hour. The only thing to do is arrest Doc and charge him with a confidence game.
Yeah. Meantime, I'll send a telegram to Miss Kate.
Oh, she's sore at Doc. She won't come back.
Mr. Kelly, she always comes back. Now, I'll go on out there. Maybe I can stop a shooting. Ask the judge to issue a con game warrant, huh?
It'll be a pleasure.
Road closed, no trespassing. Detour. That's a perfect sign, Milt. And I like the idea of the arrow. It'll show them ignorant mule skinners how to jog around this property.
Well, can't they understand plain English?
The mules can, but not the drivers.
You sure Mr. Earp will agree everything's strictly legal?
There are two serious flaws in Wyatt Earp's character. He knows the law and he respects it.
Well, he can't say the magic ointment won't work. Look at this, Doc.
Doesn't look bad, but you keep dosing it. You think you got it licked and it comes right back. Look yonder.
Pat Dunn sent word that we might have some trouble here. That 45 of yours loaded?
You better stop where you are.
Not yet. They're not on our property.
You yell at my team again, I'll beat your brains out.
He said stop.
Take him.
Doc Holiday! Are they dead?
One is. The other moved a little at the last second.
How is he?
Somebody coming.
It's Marshal Earp and the deputy.
Let him in.
Are you sure he can't get us in trouble?
Marshal Earp knows in his big, soft heart that the magic ointment can benefit thousands of so-called human beings. With an itching of the skin melt, not the itch of character. Dermatitis of the soul.
You heard bad?
No, sir.
Got a warrant for your arrest.
Those mule skinners were armed and trespassing.
You're charged with peddling a worthless medical remedy and offering stock in a fraudulent business.
But it's good medicine, Mr. Earp. It cured me of a terrible ringworm.
Hold your breath, Milt. I told those ladies not to go selling that magic ointment until the advertising started, but I guess they disobeyed my orders.
They sold 50 jars at least.
Then your warrant is good, Wyatt, but only insofar as the sale of the ointment is concerned. No stock has been sold.
You still got to go to court.
All right. But you, Tobin, and Kelly are going to look like fools. I shall handle my own defense.
Oh, Milt, darling, you all right? Those terrible Milt...
Doc, you come in with me. I'll send a wagon for him.
The last of the American pioneers. Aren't you going to put them in jail?
Mr. Earp, you are persecuting a genius, a saint.
Look, if you want to keep Doc's friendship, don't ever call him names like that.
Mayor Kelly, you may step down. Mayor Kelly's testimony concludes the case for the prosecution. Dr. Holliday, the court will now hear your witnesses.
Only got one. Dr. McCarty.
You may take the stand, Doctor.
I offer Dr. McCarty as a qualified medical witness.
Dr. McCarty is certainly qualified.
Doctor, I hand you a jar of Dr. Holliday's magic ointment. Would you be kind enough to read the label aloud?
A soothing balm recommended for the treatment of ringworm and eczema.
Thank you, sir. Have you made a chemical analysis of the magic ointment?
I have.
And what did you find, sir?
As a petroleum tar mixed with some ordinary loam and about 20% of terra alba by volume.
Doctor, in your opinion, is this medication worthless in the treatment of ringworm and eczema?
No, indeed.
Would you be kind enough to explain this to the court in very simple terms?
Well, petroleum tar or coal tar mixed with fuller's earth is a standard remedy for mild self-limiting dermatosis.
In other words, what Dr. Holliday is selling has some medical merit?
Yes, it has.
I see. Any further questions?
No questions.
You may step down, Doctor.
Quiet!
The court will now rule.
Hold it. I have a brief closing statement to make.
Not necessary. The court will now rule.
The court will not rule.
Quiet! Order!
You're all a bunch of hypocrites. You dragged me into this court to prosecute me for selling a good medical remedy. And you let...
Sit down, Dr. Holliday. Charge is dismissed. You're exonerated.
Why, you can't...
Court's adjourned!
Ladies and gentlemen, Marshal Earp and Judge Tobin don't want me to make a closing statement.
So I'm here to remind you that all the stock in the magic ointment goes on sale at once. This product will sweep the country. Buy stock, get rich.
Oh, you made fools of them. You are a genius.
Thank you, my child. Thank you. I think Wyatt wants to say a few words to me. I'll see you at the store later.
Yes, sir. We're rich, Jenny. We're rich.
Doc, you and the Durkins have proved your point. Why don't you quit while you're ahead?
I promised them a tidy fortune, Wyatt. That's what they're going to get, a tidy fortune.
No, they're going to get themselves into a shooting fight with some very tough mule skinners. It's too bad Miss Kate isn't here.
Don't mention that name.
No?
I gave that woman $40,000 to go away and stay away. What's your price to leave me alone?
Nothing.
You're making a very wise investment, sir. There you are. Thank you. All ready? I know you. There we are. Just 1 minute now. Official. There you are, sir. Next.
I'll take 100 shares.
100? Well, now, that's a fascinating order. Your name, sir, please.
Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson?
Mr. Donaldson. Fine name. Fine. There we are. Don't be impatient. Stamp of approval. You're much too young to retire in luxury. You're only as old as you feel.
Thank you.
Next. Come. Just a minute, I'm getting behind.
Friend, show me that 45 there. This one's all right. Which one? This one? Oh, that's fine. Anyone else going to have to? You'll need one more rifle. More of these.
You going on a hunting trip, Mr. Dunn?
And what's that to you?
Well, sir, besides being the law here in Dodge City, I'm also a United States Deputy Marshal.
Oh, so you changed sides, have you? The other day you told those fool kids to let us go through.
Mr. Dunn, that was for the sake of peace. If you're planning on a big shoot, they're going to have the law and Doc Holliday on their side.
Doc killed one of my boys and shot up another. How much do I owe?
Well, let's see now.
Mr. Dunn, if you go out there with this war party, we're going to have to help Doc.
I ain't scared. Come on, Jim. How much?
Mr. Earp? That'll for you, Mr. Earp. Lady, give me it.
Comes to $220.09.
There you go.
Ah,
$225. Keep the change. See you at the grease puddle, Wyatt. Too bad.
I had to sell him the stuff, Wyatt. He's a good customer. Besides, he'd have bought the gun somewhere else.
Yeah. Mr. Kelly, you stay put for a half hour or so. They have a job for you.
Your stock. My money. Next. Now, you wait your turn, Lucy.
I did.
Pat Dunn and his boys are going to run you off that farm.
Oh? We've sold our quota for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing. That's all. Oh. That will be all for today. Sorry. Sorry, dear. Come back tomorrow.
What's the matter?
And I don't know whether you want to try it or not, Miss Kate. Well, it'll probably take an awful lot of money.
How much?
I don't know. $35,000, maybe more.
No. Let them fight it out.
Well, you can't bet on all of us coming through. A gunfight like that could probably...
Wait a minute. Why did you say all of us?
You see, my deputies and I, we have to help Doc. The law's on his side.
The law's on John's side.
Well, just this once, Miss Kate. See, Mr. and Mrs. Durkin, they bought a section of land that contains the grease puddle.
But would John sell out to Jim Kelly? They don't like each other.
No, that's why I think Doc might do it. Now, sticking the mayor of Dodge City with that grease puddle might just be too much for him to resist.
All right. I'll give you the money. But not for John, mind you.
Well, thank you, Miss Kate.
Get Kelly started.
Yes, sir. Oh, and if I were you, I wouldn't fret too much about Doc. I think he misses you.
Why do you think that?
Well, he hasn't been drinking so much.
I'm glad we gave Ginny the slip. Wouldn't it be handier to fight him outside? I mean, we could get a crossfire on him.
You can fight him outside if you like, son. I'll take that chair by the window.
We mustn't underestimate the enemy, sir.
Just a passel of drunken mule skinners. Sonny, aim carefully and say to yourself, this is for some tormented mule who didn't get his man.
Uh-oh. Just one man, and on a dead run.
Shoot him.
But he might be on our side.
Shoot him.
No, he's too close. It's Mayor Kelly. It's Mayor Kelly.
Kelly? He's my meat.
Oh, please, Doctor. Now, he's a close friend of Marshal Earp's, and if
He's a pious politician. He'd lick your boots to get a vote. Tell him to go away.
Sure, Doctor. I'll tell him right away.
I want to see Doc Holliday. There you are.
You'll have to excuse us, Mayor Kelly. You see, Dr. Holliday and I were expecting a gunfight, and
I know. Dr. Holliday, I'd like to buy your company. But I'm swallowing my pride. Business is business. Besides, that magic ointment just might make a fair success.
Well, we're not selling.
Just a minute, son. What's your proposition, Mayor?
Well, first we ought to talk over some of the details, and I came prepared to make a substantial offer.
Want to talk to the boys? Whoa!
What's worrying you, Murphy?
I think we ought to lay back and blast that cabin with our rifles. That Doc's murder at close range, boss.
Well, Doc don't scare me. Go on, go ahead.
All right.
No. You'll have to make it more money.
35,000.
40.
I haven't got that much. Besides, the company isn't worth it.
But, Dr. Holliday, with half of 35,000, Ginny and I could go to California and we
No.
could... But, Doctor...
Oh! Well, reset your saddle.
Mr. Dunn's got too much of a head start.
I'm still betting on Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, well, so am I. He's our only hope. These poor horses are all galloped out, but we gotta go on. Let's go, come on.
Yeah. There's only 3 of them in there. All right, boys, scatter.
Six, 37, and 5 100s. 37.5, and it's robbery.
It's an insult. The deal's off.
Oh, no, you gave your word. I bought him out. You can use the trail and the grease pedal.
All right, boys, start turning on that barbed wire.
Wait a minute, Wyatt. One thing puzzles me. Where did Kelly get that 37.5?
From your wife?
Katie? Oh, no.
I wired her and she came back.
But that was my money. You dirty double-crossing deacon. You bought me with my own money. And now I got Katie on my hands again. Get off your horse. We'll shoot this out.
All right. Well, however this turns out, Miss Kate still loves you. I sure don't know why, but she does.
You ready?
Yeah.
Swindle with my own money.
Come on, Doc. We'll go home to Miss Kate.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Yes, sir, gents, it is a free exhibition. Champ Starbuck, #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, and it's free. Yes, sir, win up to $1,000 in gold. The champ will meet all comers. Oh, Sonny, stand it up for me over here, will you? Thanks.
$100 given away to any man who can stay in the ring with the champion for 1 round, 3 minutes. $1,000 to the man who can beat him.
Yes, sir, gents, now here's a chance for you to make a little extra change. You there, you look like a man that ought to be able to handle himself.
Where's this champ of yours, mister?
Oh, he'll be here this afternoon. Tell me, what do you weigh, mister?
215, that's before dinner. About 225 after.
Well, now, Mr. the Champ only weighs 190 pounds. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't want to fight a man that much lighter than you, would you?
For $1,000? Why, I'd fight one of my own mules for that. Your man better be here, like you say.
Of course. He'll be here, all right.
Say, mister, is all that free? I mean, trying for that $100 and everything?
Why, certainly, Sonny. The exhibition is free, and it'll only cost $10 to try for the big money. See you all later this afternoon.
I'll be there.
I've called for a drink. You better save your money, young fella. That man's a professional boxer.
Oh, well, I don't expect to beat him. I just thought maybe I could stay out of his way for 3 minutes. That's not so long.
That's long enough to get disfigured for life. Take Marshal Earp's advice and forget it. I've seen that man fight.
Well, I'd like to try it.
You say you've seen this fella Starbuck fight?
Yeah, in Wichita last year. He's good. Strong as a bull and fast.
Seems like a strange way to make a living.
Yeah, he makes a good one, too. I saw him take on 19 men in 2 hours. Now, one of them lasted the 3 minutes. See, that's $190 plus whatever his manager won, covering bets.
Hey, Bars.
Yeah?
That's Earp, the tall, black-haired one.
All right.
You think your fighter can handle him?
Oh, now, please, Mr. Moresby, let's not joke, huh? Champ will break him in 2.
I hope.
Yes, sir, for what you're paying us, we can bust him up pretty good.
All right.
$172, 173 at most. And Moresby sure hates him. I don't know why.
right, come on, get up, wake up. You can't sleep all day, you got work to do. Come on, get up. Wake up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you look half-starved.
Say, did you ever run into that fellow, what's his name, Moresby?
Yeah. And the man Moresby once flattened is the town marshal.
Frank, you got a short memory. You remember that deputy up in Abilene? He come looking for us with a gun.
Yes, but this isn't just a deputy. This is Wyatt Earp himself. From the way I hear it, if we beat him fair and square, he ain't gonna come after you with no gun.
And from the way I hear it, he's pretty handy with his fist.
Oh, when you get through with him, he won't even have enough strength to lift a gun. Besides, if we bust him up pretty good, we get a bonus.
How much?
300.
How much?
All right, 500.
500, Frank, the trouble with you is you ain't honest.
Look, I don't want you using those knocks on anybody but Wyatt Earp. Too many broken jaws around here, and he'll get suspicious. Come on, give him to me. All right. Now get dressed. I'm going over to the saloon.
Oh, he's standing in front of us. Hey, that's 200 pounds. 200 pounds. Hey, look at that.
How many?
Look at that. Look at that.
He won't make it. I bet he don't make it.
Oh, you won't make it.
Never mind them feats of strength. Let's get to the fighting. Come on. Very well, gentlemen. The champ will now proceed to take on all comers.
That's right.
And the fee is only $10. Yes, sir, gentlemen, you got a chance to increase your money to the odds of 100 to 1. $1,000 United States currency for any man who beats the champ. And $100 United States currency for any man who stays one round. Now just take a look at him, gentlemen. He's an ordinary man like the rest of you. But he's willing to pit his strength and his skill against any one of you. All right. Now, who's the first one to test the champion? Who is it? Here I am. Let's put those on my friend over here.
Even if he was sober, that cowhand'd get his head knocked off.
I don't know. He looks pretty strong to me.
Come on now, Bob. Get into it.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's the next lucky man? Me. Step right into the ring now, mister.
I got $10 so the champ can't drop him in 3 minutes.
You're covered. Are there any other bets like this?
You'll win your bet, don't worry. Hey, he's a little big for you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe so. I'd like to try him, though. If I had $10. Will he be here tomorrow?
Don't know.
Well, I need $3 more. Maybe I'll learn that at the livery stable.
What are you trying to do, scare everybody away?
The big slob made me mad.
Well, you can't afford to lose your temper.
Hey, Burge.
What about the marshal? What about Marshal Earp?
Marshall's got more important things to do. Come on, White. We've got to finish our work.
No, wait a minute. Our job's not that important. Anyway, all the action's here today.
Wyatt, please, don't get into the ring with him. He'll ruin you.
Look, I'm not exactly a stranger to the manly art, you know.
Wyatt, I'm telling you, the man's a professional.
Well, maybe the $10 fee's too much for the marshal. I'll tell you what, Marshal. The champ will waive the fee, just to show you he's a good sport.
There you are, Marshal. How do you like it?
Not the money. Earp won't fight unless he knows he can win.
Wyatt, listen to me. You aren't so conceited that you have to accept every challenge you get. Is getting into that ring part of your job?
Let's go.
What are we going to do now, boss?
Have to try again. You're going to stay another day, aren't you?
What for? Only took in $40, including the bets I covered. And he's eating up most of that right now.
I'll give you an extra 100 if you'll stay one more day.
Whether I work or not?
Yes. Except that you've got to agree to meet Earp, if we can get him to do it.
And how are you going to do that? The man just won't fight?
You haven't used the right approach. You've got to invite him into the ring in front of the whole town. Then if he refuses, you call him yellow right to his face.
Yeah, sure. I've seen men get shot for a lot less than that.
Not by Earp, you haven't. He won't shoot an unarmed man.
Does that $500 bonus still stand?
Of course.
Hey, you! Bring me another one of these steaks.
Oh, good morning, Marshal.
Good morning. Well, it sounds like you're enjoying your work this morning.
Well, it's not only the work. I'll soon have enough money to fight the champ.
Oh, is he still here in town?
Yes, sir.
What Sheriff Masterson said to you yesterday was good advice. This fellow's a professional, and he could really hurt you badly.
Well, if I tried to beat him, yes, sir, but... Well, I've made a little study of boxing, and I think I can stay out of his way for at least one round. Now, I need the money. I'd like to get back home.
Well, you don't like it here in Kansas, huh?
No, it's not that, sir. It's just that, well, my family's in New York, and, well, I was on my way out to California, but things just didn't work out.
Oh. Well, look, I could lend you enough money to get home, then you wouldn't have to fight in the...
Oh, no, thank you, Marshal. I appreciate that very much, but, well, it's more than just the money.
Oh?
Well, I'm interested in professional boxing myself, and, well, this would be the best experience I could get, especially if I could win some money to boot.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Does he hear you?
Not yet. We better get started, make it look right.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I see plenty of seats, so make yourself all comfortable. Now, I see a lot of familiar faces here, so there's no reason for my going into great detail. Just want to know who's going to be the first man to challenge the champ. Now, as you know, For every round you stay with them, there's $100 in United States currency. And there is $1,000 in...
I'll try it, mister. Here's the money.
Oh, now, aren't you a little bit young for this sort of thing, Sonny? Come on back next summer. We'll be here again.
I'm ready now. Your sign said all comers.
The kid's right. Give him a chance.
All right. We have the 10, Sonny. You asked for it. Here are your gloves. Now go on over in your corner. There it is, right over there.
You're making a mistake. He's gonna hurt you real bad.
I'm gonna fight him, sir.
All right. But keep away from him as long as you can. And stick that left hand out in front of you. You might be able to last 3 minutes at that.
Yes, sir.
Get these on.
All right, now just give him some of the regular show for a couple of minutes and then drop him. You don't have to hurt him too bad. How you doing over there?
Ready.
Go.
Come on, champ. Show that smart kid.
Come on.
Forward. Keep away from him. Keep away from him. Stay away from him. Come on. Stay away from him. Come on. Stay away from him.
Minutes up. Good boy, I thought you might be able to do it at that. Come on, we'll get these things on.
I'm not quitting.
You won the $100.
I'm trying for the 1,000. I might be able to beat him.
Okay.
What's the matter with you anyway?
He's too fast. He can't hurt me, but he's too fast.
All right, then we've got to use these. Oh, we're not made of money. They've already cost us 100.
Start some action.
All right, I got some betting money here. Anybody like that kid?
I'm still betting on Starbuck. What do you say?
I got you, mister, right over here.
I got it. What do you say?
Right over here.
You ready, son?
Let's go.
Ready, Jack?
How much?
Come on, go!
Come on. Baby, come on.
Give me a hand.
Put him on the bench.
Take it easy with him. Take it easy. Take it easy. Pull him down with it. Now, just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Ribs feel broken. Marshal, listen. He didn't hit me that hard.
Huh?
There's something in his glove. I'm sure of it.
Get you over to the doctor. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
See that he gets there. Right.
Hey, wait a minute.
I've waited long enough. Go on.
Go ahead, challenge him now.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna have to.
Do it anyway.
Well, Marshal, you gonna fight me anyway?
Sure don't.
Or you yellow like everybody's been saying?
Let me see your hands, Starbuck.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Let me
Marshal.
see your hands. Let me see the other one. You know, I've met a lot of miserable men in my business, Starbuck. Quite a few cowards. But none of them as bad as you. Now, I've never said this to anyone before, but I'm saying it now. If I ever catch you in this town again, I'm liable to shoot you down like a mad dog.
I believe you. Since we're talking so plain, Marshal, I got a few things to say, too. You're no different than 100 gun slicks I run into around this country. Take them guns off and you ain't half a man.
Pretty strong words. Do we still get that 500?
Of course.
Well, one time the marshal's going to get away.
We're not fighting your rules now. No gloves, no rounds. One of us is going to walk away from here and the other's going to be carried away.
That's fine with me. Wait a minute, what about him?
Worry about him. Take care of yourself.
Mr. Masterson, it looks like the champ would like a fair fight for a change. You take off your guns.
I've got
You ain't fighting no kid now, Starbuck.
Let's go, mister. Come on, get him.
Stick around, friend. You don't want to miss the best part.
All right, I told you one of us is going to get carried out of here. You carry him out. And don't even show your face in this town again, either of you.
All right, Marshal.
Hey, just a minute. It's a matter of $100 to that boy who stayed around with your ex-champ.
We better get out of here.
All right, that's all I got. Better collect the rest from Moresby. Promised us $500 if we chopped you up.
Moresby!
Come on, champ.
I need $65 from you. Thank you, Mr. Moresby. Now, the next time you feel I need a beating, I hope you'll try it yourself. I'll be happy to accommodate you. Now, in the meantime, I suggest you make your headquarters in some other city.
Hello, Marshal Earp.
Well, hi, fella. How do you feel?
Oh, not too bad. Doc McCarty said I cracked one of my ribs. He's got me so taped up I can hardly breathe.
Well, say, here's the money you won.
Oh, thanks very much, sir. Sheriff Masterson was telling me about your fight. I sure wish I could have seen it.
Well, it's a lot of fun while it lasted, I'll have to admit that.
Well, now you know how I feel about fighting, and Why, I want to be a professional.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I wish you a lot of luck. I hope I'll be hearing a lot about you someday.
You will, Mr. Herb. Well, thanks again for everything.
Well, say, by the way, if I'm going to be following your career, I ought to know who you are. Just occurs to me I never did get your name.
Oh, Fitzsimmons, sir. Bob Fitzsimmons. Well, thanks again. It was nice to have known you both.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
You're gonna try this once too often. Bring in a man when you should kill him.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Adams, he's bleeding pretty bad. Get a couple of men, get him over to Dr. Carty's. What's that arm?
You don't care anything about yourself. How about me and the other deputies? You might have killed me.
Look, it's an old argument. It's not true. The same old rawhide out here in the middle of the street. I'll buy you a new shirt.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Marshal Earp had lived through 50 gunfights in Wichita and Dodge City without killing a man. Pat Masterson, Doc Holliday, and many other friends warned Wyatt that shooting to disable rather than to kill was quixotic nonsense. Gunfighters began to count on Wyatt's determination to spare their lives. And Bat, who was devoted to Marshal Earp, made one last attempt to change Wyatt's thinking.
Now, you've been endangering your own life to an increased extent lately. Dodge City needs you.
Look.
Silence. I've talked this over with Judge Tobin and the council. Herewith, I am issuing you an executive order. Read it.
Yes, sir.
It'll save your life, Wyatt.
It's not on our account. Gunslingers are making a play against you because, well, they figure the worst they're going to get is a bullet in the arm.
Admit we're right now.
You're half right.
Half right, he says. Now, next time a hoodlum goes for a gun, you shoot to kill.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I did put Mr. Masterson in danger this morning, and at one time or the other, I've led each of you into trouble. Your Honor, I'm promising to shoot to kill in any gunfight which involves my deputies.
No, that's not the order. The order expressly states...
Mr. Kelly, what I do when I'm alone and some man draws a gun on me is between me and my conscience. Now, if you want me to quit, I'll quit.
Quit? There's no quitting you'll do. I'll have the council fired.
Now, I'm still marshal for a half hour or so you men get back on patrol.
Kelly lost his temper.
Break it up.
We didn't figure on...
All right. Now, get out of here, will you?
Now, what's behind all this? You want some killer to take life off your hands? You never really did explain yourself, not to any of us.
I've explained it. I've explained it to all of you.
When?
I've said that I'm not going to kill unless it's in self-defense. I've never been absolutely certain in any gunfight that killing was necessary. Now, do I speak plain enough?
No, so you don't.
I've been in gunfights, too. It was him or me, and I knew it.
Yes. You knew it was you or Sergeant King. Have I blamed you for that?
No, sir.
Well, that's the difference, Mr. Masterson. You were certain that you had to kill, so you shot for the heart. Well, I've never been certain in any gunfight, so I've shot to cripple. And the proof of my method is that I'm still alive, and so are a lot of men that I might have killed.
Well, there'll come a time, Wyatt.
Don't stall around with us, Hoyt. You're wanted in Texas for stealing a ranch payroll. You've been indicted for it. Take our proposition. We'll get that indictment thrown out.
Gunner Wyatt Earp. Some deal.
It's easy. If you miss, he'll only wound you. He hasn't killed anyone all the time he's been a peace officer.
I don't know. He's counting a lot on Earp. Still in all for $1,500.
Take the money and head for Dodge. Don't take it, and the Rangers will be heading you back to Texas.
Where you thought it was going to be?
Near enough to send you to prison if you try to run out on us.
Don't seem like I got much choice. How much time you allowing for the job?
Would be reasonable.
Gotta study Earp. Catch him alone.
That's the idea. Now get started.
Oh, and no double-crossing, clearing that indictment. If I got nerve enough to go against Earp, I can handle both of you.
Haven't you forgotten something, mister? What's that? Your horse. You haven't watered or fed him. My horse, ain't he? There's a law against mistreating horses. Marshal Earp must be strict. I'm Marshal Earp. Oh. Now, you've ridden that horse half to death. You go water and feed him. Yes, sir. Right away. Looks like a Texas boy.
Looks worse than that to me. Texas cowhands water and feed their horse before they head to the bar.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Now, that's just the point I've been trying to make. The tail end of the cattle drive always brings a lot of scum into town.
Looks like we have a couple of dry glasses.
Hey, bring us another bottle of champagne.
Gee, you must have hit the faro games for a lot of money.
I got a big cattle spread below the Cimarron. Don't need a gamble. But, goons are kind of necessary, huh?
Money is necessary, too. How come you're so interested in Wyatt Earp?
I'm on the town council at Langley. Our marshal quit, so we got to hire a new one.
Langley couldn't pay Mr. Earp enough.
Oh, not after hiring him. Just want to study his methods. Does he, ever patrol this part of town?
Sure. Every night.
All by himself?
Sometimes. Why don't you ask Mr. Earp? He's a nice, polite fellow.
It's an idea. I'll do that. But in the meantime, let's drink up. And, you can tell me about your methods.
Stop him, fellas! He ain't right.
Get out of the way! Hey, back! It's gonna get trouble! Back! Stop kicking. Don't be kicking.
Well, he deserved it. Using spurs.
Come on, Ed. You're all right.
Are you hurt, mister?
Oh, it's all right.
Get me a wet cloth, quick.
Fist fight at Madigan's saloon. He was stopping a cowhand with his spurs.
I spoke to you about mistreating your horse this afternoon. We also have laws against mistreating cowhands. What's your name?
John Smith.
All right, lock him up. We'll see if the other man wants to prosecute.
I need a doctor. Your deputy slugged me.
There's a cut, pour some phenol solution on it.
Yes, sir. Any more talk, you will need the doctor.
Marshal Earp,
Howdy, Miss Daisy.
did you lock that man up?
Yes, I did.
Good. I hope you'll keep him in jail. He's real mean.
Why don't you sit down and tell me about it, huh?
He was asking me all kinds of questions about you. I mean, where you patrolled, and if you went alone. Things like that.
Go on.
I think he's planning a robbery or something. But it's only a hunch, Mr. Earp.
Well, thank you for the tip.
You ought to keep that man in jail. He's a killer.
Well, we'll run the posters on him. You going back to Madigan's saloon? Well, I'm headed that way myself. Come on, I'll walk you. Just because Mr. Larkin didn't prosecute, don't act so cocky.
Thanks for the kind advice.
It's not advice. It's a warning. I think you're on the run, Mr. John Smith. We didn't find any poster on you, but one may come along. If I were you, I'd get out of Dodge.
Any law says I gotta listen to your guff.
Well, you got 2 fish and you got 2 guns. You can make it a fight either way.
Later.
Your turn to get some sleep.
Fella's still in town.
I thought he would be.
He was drinking up some courage at the Long Branch about a half hour ago. If you don't mind, sir, I'll make the patrol with you.
All right. If you checked the afternoon mail, did you?
Mail? No, I plumb forgot it.
You better check it. You might find a wanted poster on our friend. You can join me over in the plaza. In the meantime, I'll just check to see that nobody busted into the theater and stole chairs.
All right, I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Is it in the lung? The kidney, I think.
Well, there's nothing to look at. Gotta get him over to Doc McCarty. Quick, go tell Doc to get ready for an operation. Come on, give me a hand. Watch him now. Take it easy. Take it easy.
All right, your real name is George Hoyt.
Yes.
Who hired you to kill Marshal Earp?
$1,500.
Tell me their names.
He's dead.
Dead? No, he's faking. You tell me.
I know how you feel, Wyatt. 4 inches higher and he'd have been all right. It's too bad.
I aimed for the shoulder. The horse reared.
He deserved it. He tried to kill you for pay. You talk to him. Get some sense into his head.
You're not helping, Bat. I think you better leave.
All right. But you better give him some medicine or something. Might have been him laying there. Make him think about that.
Well, there's a fight with guns. Someone's likely to get killed. You've been lucky, Wyatt. And foolish, too. I patched up many men who tried to kill you.
White was ignorant and stupid to try a thing like that.
Gunfighters are all ignorant and stupid.
But human beings, Doc. With innocent folks who love them. It just wasn't necessary. I could have chased him on horseback, caught him and put him in jail.
This was an accident, Wyatt. But sooner or later, you're going to have to shoot to kill. Deliberately. You know that.
I guess so.
Wyatt, people die in my care. Most of them were beyond medical help. A few may have died because I didn't have the drugs or instruments in hand to save them. But I do my best.
Yeah.
Every doctor has to harden himself to death. If he can't, he should quit medicine.
That's right. Thank you, Doc.
Shouldn't you tell Mayor Kelly?
You tell him. You and Mr. Masterson take over.
How long are you figuring on being away?
I don't know. Got a few things to think about.
We should know how to reach you.
Well, the only clue I have to Hoyt's background is the Four Corners Roadhouse. I found a bar slip in his pocket. I'll be heading there first.
Wyatt, we may need you around here real bad.
You and Mr. Masterson can handle things. You tell Mayor Kelly that I had to take a leave of absence. If he gets sore and fires me, good. That'll save me the trouble of making up my mind. Good luck.
Herb leaving town? He's packed heavy for the trail, Mr. Leonard. Killed a Texan. So now he's scared. Pete, you better go tell the Big T outfit. They're camped west of Fort Dodge, about 2 miles. Tomorrow'll be a busy day. Herb can do without Dodge. But I don't think this town will get along so well without Herb.
haven't been to bed yet. Oh. Somebody some of that coffee?
Nope. It's in the house.
Thank you.
You in the cattle business?
Oh, I'm associated with it. I know a lot of cowhands. I'm looking for one right now. A fellow by the name of George Hoyt.
Oh, that punk. Friend of yours?
No.
You're lucky. He got paid for some cattle the day before yesterday and skinned out, owing me a bar bill of $2.80, the cheap four-flusher.
Is Hoyt a Texas man?
Him? Nah. He come from an orphanage in Indiana someplace. He got drunk in here one night and told me his life story. Every cowhand likes to brag he's from Texas. Why are you looking for Hoyt?
I have some money belonging to him. I thought maybe he might have had a family.
Had a family? Is he dead?
Yeah. How much did you say he owed you? $280?
I don't get this, friend. Are you a lawyer settling Hoyt's estate?
1, 2. Half. Quarter.
That's the Big T outfit. Looks like they're...
Big T, Mr. Mullins, they're going to shoot up Dodge.
Shoot up Dodge. And Marshal Earp will have their pants thrown in jail before they can fire 10 shots.
Earp's that good, huh?
That's what everybody tells me. If I could leave this place, I'd ride into Dodge just to see Earp clobber Tom Leonard and his boys.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll see you again soon.
Sure. Right.
I suppose Mr. Kelly sent you, huh?
Yes, sir. There's going to be trouble in town.
You shouldn't have left Mr. Masterson. He'll need you. Now go on and get back there.
No, sir, not without you.
I'm tired, Hal. I'm sick and tired.
I know, White. We all are. It's no good job being a walking target every day, but me, I hate to get out of bed in the morning. Sometimes I have to smoke before I reach for my gun belt.
It's a filthy, brutal job. It sure is.
But somebody's got to do it. You know, Bad, he'll lose his temper. So will Kelly. He'll get boxed in some tight corner. There's going to be quite a few burials in town tomorrow.
All right, throw him down. You ain't got a chance.
Watch your light! Watch your light! Break the logic here, Marshal. The Diamond T-Man got Jim Kelly and your boys backed into Carr's alley.
Hal, you take these 4 men, try to sneak through 4th Street. Cut them off. I'll try for Leonard.
Keep sniping at him. I'm going to hit him from the window. I want Kelly and Masterson and the others will quit. Now let them have it.
want? Come in here!
All right. Over there. Take your guns.
You didn't kill him. No, Mr. Masterson. Wasn't necessary.
Thanks for coming back, Wyatt. You blessed chicken-hearted fool.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The friendship between Marshal Wyatt Earp and Dr. John H. Holliday was one of the mysteries of Dodge City. Why Marshal Earp, a deacon in the church, could tolerate Doc Holliday was mighty puzzling to Wyatt's friends. Doc Holliday, gambler, gunfighter, killer, had a mean disposition and a caustic tongue. That two men so different in character could even associate on friendly terms would seem preposterous. And Wyatt's insistence on making a friend of Doc Holliday finally came to a crisis between Wyatt and the men who hired him to civilize Dodge City.
Cards, gentlemen.
Give me 3.
Doc, we better call it no deal. We got to shove along and get us some fellas that crossed us.
All right, Snaky. You know your own business.
Well, what else can you do with fellas that turn you into the Texas Rangers?
Spare me the tale of woe. Just kill them and get it over with.
Now, that's what I wanted to hear you say, Doc. Fellas, when it's all over, remember, Doc Holliday was the judge and jury. He said kill him. We're just carrying out the judgment of the court.
Snaky, you amuse me. Whenever I gamble with you, I always collect a rare bit of humor.
Well, thank you, Doc.
Irony appeals to me. Appointing me judge and jury, that shows real imagination. Yes, you do have style, Snaky. Now, in acknowledgement of my praise, I trust you give me a good start back to Dodge.
Why, sure. 15 minutes be enough?
Ample, my friend. Ample.
That's mighty nice work. We'll hole up in Devil's Garden.
Ain't that too close to Earp and Dodge?
Devil's Garden. I like the name.
Come on, boys. Let's get the horse.
And I don't care how many favors he's done you. Holliday will be the ruin of your career as a peace officer.
The man is cold, ruthless, cruel.
The whole town thinks we should have tried him for that Maxwell killing.
Look, Doc broke the case. He pulled me off a tough spot.
Well, I don't care. Now, something's got to be done. The judge and I have come here to try... Now, Wyatt, will you listen to me?
Wyatt? Wyatt, there's 5 dead men on the trail, less than a mile from the city limits.
Oh? Any idea who did it?
The cowhand told me they used to ride with Snaky Grattan.
Snaky Grattan?
Right.
Now, let's get out then.
Now, Wyatt, what about Doc?
Not now, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, Wyatt, thank heaven.
What's the matter, Miss?
It's about the doctor. He went out to play cards with Snaky Grattan.
Oh?
He promised to be back an hour ago. I'm afraid he's had a relapse.
Well, now, don't you worry about the doc, Miss Kate. We'll find him. The doc can take care of himself. Come on, Hal.
Hold on, Miss Holliday.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, Judge Tobin, I was so upset I didn't...
Mrs. Holliday, sit down a moment, please.
We have something important to discuss.
Oh, well, of course. Is it about Dr. Holliday? Something Wyatt didn't...
Miss Holliday, 5 members of the Snaky Grattan gang were just ambushed and killed.
Your husband was playing cards with Snaky Grattan.
Why, yes. But you don't think... John doesn't ambush people.
Well, while you were in Kansas City, he did some unnecessary killing.
To keep Wyatt from being framed.
He didn't help Wyatt, Mrs. Holliday. He hurt him.
Oh, I see. You want John to stop being friends with Wyatt?
Well, at least he could stop being such pals with a hoodlum like Snaky Grattan.
You don't understand that. Why John likes Mr. Grattan.
No, we don't.
How would you like being locked up in a Texas jail for shooting a gambler in a square fight? The gambler was crooked, but he had all the influence on his side. I had no one to turn to except Mr. Grattan.
Well, howdy, Miss Kate.
John's in jail, in Breakus. They aim to hang him for shooting One-Eye Gillum.
Well, I'll be. Doc ought to get a medal for that.
The rope is what he'll get. Unless you can do something, Mr. Grattan.
Do something? Why, that Breakus jail ain't nothing but a board shack. Hey, Muggins. This is Miss Holliday, Doc's wife.
Howdy.
She'd like for us to get old Doc out of that jail at Breakus. We'll need some of the boys.
I'll round them up, boss.
They like breaking jails, Miss Kate. You done them a real favor just to mention it. Now, you light down, rest a while. We'll have them right out for you.
Mr. Grattan pretended it was nothing, but he and his men risked getting in trouble with the Rangers.
Hey, Will, quit that singing so early. I'll have to run you in.
Ooh. All right, get in there.
Inside.
Here we are. Bring them out.
Thank you, Snaky.
John owed Mr. Grattan, you see?
I'm a circuit judge, Mrs. Holliday. I can't enthuse over Mr. Grattan's outlaw generosity.
And right now, Doc's probably riding with Grattan to some hoodlum hideout.
My husband joining with the outlaws?
Where? Wyatt and Hal, loaded with spit and ginger.
Where did it happen, Doc?
Back yonder a few miles, I heard shooting. Look, I've been up all night. I ran out of whiskey and I'm feeling mean, so ride along, will you?
I'm sorry, Doc. But Miss Kate told me you were with Snaky Grattan.
Kate tells you too much.
It's more trouble for Wyatt. He's already in bed with Tobin and Kelly.
He's off, Hal. Did you just have to be playing cards with Snaky Grattan?
Why not? I like Snaky.
But you took no part in the killing, huh?
No,
Give him some whiskey.
Is that an order?
Yes, it is.
Your chief deputy doesn't like me, and it's quite mutual. If he wasn't your chief deputy, he'd be dead. The temptation to shoot him has often assailed me.
Hal has a job to do, and so have I.
I concede that. Thank you. I feel better.
I'm going to ask you once more. Were you at the shooting?
No, sir, I was not.
Did you know that Snaky Grattan was going to ambush those men?
Certainly.
That makes you an accessory before the crime. Aren't you going to arrest him?
You try it, Deputy.
All right, quit your jabbering, both of you. Now, Hal, right back into town. Get a handful of deputies. We'll meet you out there.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying hard to stay your friend, but you don't make the job easy.
Oh, now, cool off, Wyatt. I'll let you arrest me.
What good's that gonna do? I'm still a United States Deputy Marshal, and I gotta try and find Snaky Grattan. Now, do you know where he's likely to be, or does your perverted sense of loyalty to outlaws require you to say nothing?
You know, if you take a drink occasionally, you'd be a lot easier to deal with.
Come on.
Tis contrary to common sense, Miss Holliday, for a man to consort with outlaws and claim friendship with a peace officer.
Dr. Holliday compromises Wyatt. Law-abiding citizens can't understand such a friendship.
People don't understand my husband. John saved Wyatt's life on at least 2 occasions. And another time, John had a run-in with 2 of Sheriff Masterson's men. They were new deputies, and they'd been drinking.
There he comes.
Bob! Ain't you the famous Doc Holliday?
I'm Dr. Holliday, yes.
Fast gun. Mean with a knife. Everybody's scared of you, huh?
You better go back in that saloon and drink it off.
We ain't scared of you. Just start for your gun.
I'm not wearing a gun.
Go get one. We'll wait right here.
And we'll be right here.
John, what is it?
2 of Masterson's deputies got fresh with me. They asked for a gunfight, and they're going to get one.
No. Masterson and Wyatt are close friends.
That should keep his deputies sober.
We don't care about him. It's Wyatt. You'll make trouble for Wyatt.
Kate, they're drunk, but they have no right to insult me. I don't take that.
John, Wyatt's the only real friend we have in this town.
I'm not fighting his deputies.
But you'll get Wyatt in trouble. You'll just be proving what everybody says, that he's foolish to be friends with us. They'll laugh at him, John.
Yeah. Well, why don't you finish your letter?
Yes, John. You don't know how tough that was for John, to keep out of a fight. But he swallowed his pride for Wyatt's sake.
But he rides with Snaky Grattan, and he helps massacre 5 men.
No better than that, Mr. Kelly. John never shot anyone from ambush. He doesn't have to. He's as good with a gun as Wyatt. If John's mixed up with Grattan, it's social, not business.
They never even had a chance. Grattan got him from those rocks not more than 30 feet off the trail.
Well, they never gave Snaky a chance. They stole his robbery haul and then informed on him to the Rangers.
And how much would Snaky and his boys have gotten for that in Texas?
Someday I must give you a lecture on criminal ethics.
Criminal ethics?
Precisely, Deacon. You have your code, Snaky has his. In Snaky's code, what those men did merited a death sentence.
And you agree with that, huh?
No. But I understand it.
Oh. And you think it's quite all right?
You're trying to ask me where I think Snaky and his boys went. Well, why don't you ask me point blank?
All right. Where?
I can't tell you.
Criminal ethics, huh?
No. I don't want you riding into an ambush. Katie'd leave me.
She should have left you 12 times.
tell you anything?
Oh, not yet. I'm gonna give him one last chance. You go see if you can find any sign. Well, they can't have gone too far. We'll have to trail them.
They'll bushwhack you.
Well, I've been bushwhacked before.
Not by Snaky. He's a genius at it.
All right, you warned me. Goodbye, Doc.
Too bad. I hate to think of an old crock like me outliving you.
You just save your tears for the funeral. Did they scatter?
No, they're headed south toward bushwhacker country.
Good.
All right, you deputies, spread out the flank Hal and me. You keep a wide interval, but keep in touch. Let's go.
Take the horses down there about a quarter of a mile, picking them by a stream if you can find one.
That's far, Snaky?
Yeah, Earp's going to be coming along here. I don't want no horse whinny to warn him.
What about Holiday? Ain't him and Earp good friends?
Doc Holliday's a good friend of mine, too, but he don't know where we're at. Now get these horses moving.
Come on.
Wyatt's the only man John knows for a friend who goes to church and prays. John is ill. He can't live many more years. I think John holds to his friendship with Wyatt because he's just too stubborn and cantankerous to ask the good Lord for pardon.
Wyatt's out there riding into an ambush.
What Doc Holliday does about it will be a sort of a test case, won't it?
I don't know. I can't honestly say what John will do.
Well, what would you say if he threw in with the Grattan gang?
Then he should leave Dodge and never see Wyatt again.
We agree. We'll stand on that, Mrs. Holliday.
Why are you stopping them?
Figure Snaky Grattan's holed up here someplace. Probably in Devil's Garden.
So?
Well, there's no need of taking 6 men into an ambush. I figure we ought to stay here, send back to Dodge for at least 20 more good guns.
There are not that many in Dodge. I don't want a lot of family men in a gunfight with Grattan. We're riding on.
Maybe Earp ain't coming.
He's coming, all right. We killed 5 men not 1 mile from Dodge. He's United States Marshal. You just stay down, hold your rifle on that trail.
Call in the deputies. Now, they branched off here. Everything indicates that Snaky's holed up in the Devil's Garden. I know that neck of the woods. If Snaky's as good a bushwhacker as Doc says he is, he'll be laying for us in that clump of brush and rocks over there, about a mile. Now, there's a trail that winds around in the back, in the rear of Devil's Garden, about 5 miles. And we'll take that trail.
We're with you.
No, I'm going myself. Al, I want you to move within long rifle range and lob some bullets into that brush. You take the deputies.
Well, won't that scare Snaky off?
I don't think so. You just keep him pinned down. It'll take me about an hour to get around to the rear of him.
What then?
When you hear me call, you come running.
You heard the marshal. Get moving. Come on.
They're coming. Hold your fire till I get in here real close.
We can get him now.
I said hold your fire.
Sticky!
Don't nobody shoot us, Doc. Keep your sights on Earp and them deputies.
Doc, what are you doing here?
You got any liquor? I ran out.
I closed the bar, Doc. It's 4th of July. Well?
Thank you, Snaky.
You better sit down. Them's real bullets.
So they are.
Snaky, they're close enough.
All right, mow 'em down.
Down! Let him come and get us! Wyatt, better hurry.
All right, load up. We'll charge him. That Earp is awful smart.
He's smarter than you.
Huh?
If you were a smart man, Snaky, you'd head for Texas and turn yourself over to the Rangers.
And get hanged?
They can't pin that ambush on you. The worst you'll get's 2 years.
Who's that talking, you or Earp?
Don't be an idiot. You start killing peace officers and you will get the rope.
Have you gone over to Earp?
I'm sorry you said that, Snaky. That statement calls for a draw.
Don't try it, Doc. He makes a move for his gun, break his arm. All right, the rest of you, let's rush him.
No!
Hold it, Doc.
Drop it! Now tell the rest of your men to drop their guns. Drive them!
Use your head, Snaky.
All right, we're whopped. Drop them.
Let's go.
Help! Come on!
Doc, you better put a tourniquet on that arm.
All right, let's get down the hill. Come on. Al, stay here and take care of these men.
What happened? Oh, John, Wyatt, won't you tell me what happened?
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Kate. I told Doc I wouldn't say anything about it.
John, please.
No.
Did John do something wrong? Is he under arrest? You've got to tell me what he did. Mayor Kelly and Judge Tobin don't think you should be friends with John anymore.
Oh? Well, Miss Kate, Doc and I are still friends. We're still friends.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরো যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করবো।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা না।
5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের পো একদম বইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
যা em bốc lửa được giờ ngay vậy ngay như điên mà chịu trốn. Cung à, cung cung xanh à, đáy máu, đáy máu, đáy máu, đáy máu, đáy máu. Đây đây. Đúng ra thì buồn lắm rồi, buồn lắm em ơi, biết trách ơi là đâu lên được rồi. Ôi 18 mẫu 2 sao nữa. Thiếu từ 68 tiền cơ. Mới có 53 tiền. Dạ đủ. Vay nữa không thầy? Vay như hack rồi. Vay khác thì hack đâu. Vay app verify được mà. Asma chi nhất lava dragon. Cái cục lava phế mà. Thầy khỏe hơn. Bữa nay đánh oan nó còn chết cơ. Thằng thì top 1. Bạn cao top 1 vậy. Thắng top 1 này. Nếu sao thắng thì thằng top 10. Phải thắng không vậy? Bắn nhỉ? Nhanh ghét. Thắng đi. Chưa thắng rồi, gần thắng. Khiếp, phải bắn toàn để chiêu bắn được mà. Đéo có đam. What the hell, 5 phép. Chiều rồi. Toàn 5 phép ạ. Ra gì à? Ra sẽ khó lắp bù làm mau đấy. Viện đi. Thằng cũng không may nghỉ mà. Nhớ hôm nay chắc quan rồi. Là quan cũng như vậy. Mẹ thằng Kiên rồi. Mày mong sống như vậy. Sống phải ra ria đi. Kéo ra ria thua đấy. Mày đánh thằng rừng đâu. À đánh thằng sĩ vậy. Đánh sĩ của tao vậy. Hay rồi, hay rồi, hay. Hay, xếp mấy nữa là hay. Xếp mấy nữa là hay. Đấy ơi, mày. Mày. Nếu được rồi, không hay rồi, không hay. Không thua. Không thắng.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
À, thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhỉ? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai, trời ơi. À đây 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 đây. Đây từ trước này thì theo sẽ là vài cái cút, sẽ vài cái cút. Không sao thầy ơi, phải bỏ 2 con ngoan đi đấy, không thua mất 15 máu luôn, đánh đổi rồi, con 3 rồi, đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là bên rồi. Hàng từ hàng tông người ta chưa chịu vậy, làm trên của nó đấy vẫn quỷ á, vẫn quỷ á, nhớ chua vẫn quỷ á, không yếu đâu, để đấy ông hai cái đéo ở đây đâu chết, ông hai mà không chết vậy, ống nó bài biết ui ông không chết lại, mất tiền không, ô ấn pháp sư ở một bút dòng Aguha không chết chôn tỏ nghe top 6 chat game chat game có 23 mặt tiền 23 điểm không hết điểm. Ba lát nên đủ tiền lên 5 sơn nhỉ, nếu sắp 2 lần nữa mà khoảng bao nhiêu, khoảng là tầm
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো, শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Cảnh vệ này, 3 cảnh vệ rồi, 4 cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ 2 luôn, còn biết từ chúng ra cái gì á? Có cảnh vệ à? Ui, bài này đánh As cảnh vệ nhở? Hóa cung xanh à? Được phết. As cảnh vệ. Nó đi lướt này. Cảnh vệ rồi. Đánh chung bài 4 tranh. Cảnh vệ, as cảnh vệ thì sẽ là phần đâu rồi? What the hell? Cắt lin đâu? Đây. Đây. Thôi cái này sao mình nhớ mà. Kệ đi. Cứ cho cảnh vệ vào đã. Bùi gỡ, điểm bùi gỡ. Rồi, vừa đủ, vừa đẹp. Cung xanh này, vô cực rồi. Cung xanh vô cực với cả cuồng đao, dấu có cuồng đao, xít quá. Chắc là chim quá rồi, chắc thế. Làm 2 máu à? Trốn nhỉ? Sẽ một chút trốn đấy. Mình sẽ lái cái này trước. Ok. Tốc độ cao đét. Ok, được rồi. sự danh hóa này là phải để át à. Chưa là ai để qua át à, cái đứng lắc này cũng không phải thôi, không ai át mình lụ. Lụm Nissan rồi mà có gì à? Xin ra chơi. Lắp đồ xin ra tạm đi. Sila là ra tỷ đấu sĩ à, mình vào đánh thì nhầm, trở thành đấu sĩ tiếp và ra 1 tỷ ấy. Tỷ đấu sĩ à, quỷ đéo chịu được. Mà anh đã stop rồi, có thấy không? Anh nhầm tí nó xóa, ha ha. Tí thầy nhót. Thầy nhót này mà, bình tĩnh, tự tin và tự tin. Bình.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার, ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম, আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Mày đang chửi con Tam rồi em. Mấy thằng ấy chửi nhau cứ lôi bắt gì bắt các kiểu ra nó chửi mà. Bây giờ có chửi được đâu. Là rồi lắp cái đéo kìa. Quất từ ba cọc cược nữa. Mày đang theo được sẵn rồi, tao cho mày một con nào. Với cả con tam áp con này, sao? Thêm tắm kèn nữa, đỉnh. Có cút lòng vàng đấy, tắm kèn là xịn nhất rồi. Một con là to nhất trong cặp cường rồi, quá to nhất làm vàng. Red 3 kinh ấy. Galio Bồ Đăng Hoa rồi Galio cút tuổi con lắc lém đau điện, lắc phun đồ 3 sao. 7 sử ra chỉ là mũi rồi, con lắc cái 7 sử ra chỉ là mũi rồi, nó còn phát chết. Xong gì? Hút còn phát chết con kêu. Dạ, xài kinh mà. biết con Amuba ở đây có đồ gì không? Có thú tượng, dây chuyền tự lực, giáp siêu linh, được chưa? 2 cái đồ quan sự kinh kinh ấy. Tam Ken 3 đấy sự đẹp. Tam Ken 3 đấy là sự đẹp đẹp ấy. Bởi có nhiều máu cho bố lên Tam Ken 3 ấy. Còn nhiều máu à. Chứ gốc lùi. Thằng ấy lắc này. Con lắc nó cũng là một vấn đề đấy, nhưng mà thực sự là con áp cơ. Áp là carry. Rồi quăng điên. Quăng lắc 3 quăng điên. Lắc 2. Amu mình còn 1 tỷ máu chứ. Không yếu nhở? Thua, thua này. Lên sàn 2 ạ. Tao thua. Sàn 2 đi, sàn 2 gì đấy? Là cái thua bóng mà. Cái thua bóng luôn. Lắc ở đây xong rồi. Lắc ở đây, lắc ở đây rồi. Ướt chỉnh. Nhưng mà phàm được đâu. Ở đây rồi. Sắp. Tờ. Rồi đến tờ. Cái xa bên đấy à? Cảm ơn vì đã đến. Rồi xong có cái xa. Quang phát cần chết cái xa 2. Học đi, vừa quỷ. Quỷ đấy à? Con này khỏe phết đấy. Ý của thua. Mà là mai thua. Yes. Cút, mày cút. Mày cút. Chất 10 à, 10 sử ra không có broccoli. Nếu có Tam Ken mà, nếu Tam Ken rồi hỏng rồi. Để thằng này Tam Ken 3. Broccoli. Nó ra kìa, sao ra 3 không? Nổi không? Rồi, mày đi. Dương ơi, thằng này 8 sao ra, bãi bay luôn, 8 sao ra. Đéo ra. Thằng đi sân 2 ạ, căng lắm. Rồi thằng đi sân 2 bố chịu. Đấy thua. Đi sân 2 ạ. Rồi đi sân 2 vừa còn đéo chết cơ, đéo nhỏ. Đéo gì. Thắng này, không ngờ một thua nhỉ. Ui nó nhất Amu gần chết kìa, chuồn búa. Tam Ken thì ai lỡ giúp Tam Ken này. Mua chuồn búa à? Cái đi. Cái thua bóng. Được rồi. Sao ra nữa? Đéo ra Tam Ken rồi, thằng kia cũng Tam Ken. Tao chắc là nổi không? Mày đi sao đi luôn. Tam Ken ở đâu nhỉ? Tam Ken ở đâu nhỉ? Kìa. Phải không? Rồi, em mai à? Bạch 2-3 tiếng nữa. Còn cái trận game không biết đấy. Ủa, ánh sáng đồ ánh sáng à? Con Morgana nó đồ ánh sáng một sao, vẻ đấy, sao với đầu quang đầu đấy. quá à. Nó mà bỏ bài ra cho sao nhỉ? Như hai cái bạn này nó thấy một bỏ bài đâu. Với nó bài yếu lắm, nó bỏ bài rồi. Bạn mà nó bỏ bài ra. Bằng cái bạn nói sao ấy? Bạn nó đéo đỡ được. Hai bên lì ý chỉ vậy. Các bạn đâu đéo đỡ được cũng bỏ bài ra nhé. Trời quá. Gì bà? Hai để chịu. Thiếu một con sa ra. Được chịu. Tôi đánh một trận nữa ở 46. Cái gì vậy? À. Theo một tầm. Trốn mày trốn. Lắm ấy, tham phá đối tượng cam xin không? Vào đấy. Đá thực tập cho hai kênh đánh nhau được thúc đánh làm các phép sử dụng các đồng liền kề hào đất giống như sau trong 12 giây. Đây là gì? Bố. Chạy đi à? 6 à?